Hey there, what's up? This is Chris from ElectroFame. So while we are all waiting for the Ramos i10 Pro, which is dual OS on it, so Windows and Android, I present to you the Ramos i10, only i10. So for the people who don't like actually Windows, they could enjoy Android, only Android 4.22 on the i10, because the i10 Pro will be only dual OS basically. So the Ramos i10 is a 10.1 inches screen with front speakers and metal housing, and with Intel processor 2 GHz and a huge resolution. So okay, before going any further in the details, let's open the box and see what's going on. So as you can see, we can have a quick look here on the back if you want. So here's the i10. So as I said, like 10.1 inches IPS screen, 2 GB of RAM, the Z2580 dual core processor, Wi-Fi, of course, 1920 by 1200 for the resolution, Android 4.22, 2 megapixels on the front and 5 megapixels on the back. Okay, so this is what you get. So now we can actually open the box and see what is going on inside. So first, of course, we do have the tablet itself, so we will get back to it very soon. And otherwise, here on the side we have a little box that we can take and see what is inside. So if we open it, so we have two items. So the first one is a USB charger, as you can see. So we can provide you the UK plug or the EU plug without any trouble. Okay, so this is the USB charger, as you can see. Okay, and otherwise, of course, we do have the micro USB cable in here, as you can see. No need to open it. So basic micro USB. Okay, so that's for the accessories on the side. And otherwise, inside of the box we have like a little, as you can see, little box. So we have, of course, the QA pass from the factory to say that it passed all the tests, and we have the warranty card from Ramos and the usual manual. But the usual manual, of course, is in Chinese. But if you have any trouble, of course, we can help you sort it out, and just feel free to contact us for anything. Okay. So that's just to show you what is in the box. So now let's have a look at the tablet itself. So this is the Ramos i10. So we can have a quick look first. So you can see this tablet is pretty heavy for 10.1 inches, so it's 635 grams, but at least we feel it, it's pretty cool. And otherwise it's 8.6 millimeters thick, so you can see it, it's not a centimeter, just 8.6 millimeters. So we can have a look in detail. So this is the camera in here, as you can see. So 2 megapixels, the speakers on the front on each side. So this is the left side, and I will show you otherwise. Okay, so the other speakers, and on the sides, so we can see here the power button and the volume button. You can see the finishing is nice. So the USB, micro USB, and the mini HDMI, and the 3.5 millimeters jack. Okay, and on the top it's the same. It's just pure finishing. Okay, so on the back, as you can see on the back, It's metal housing too, so really cold. And here the 5 megapixels camera. Okay, so that's it, for the presentation. So you can see how it renders. Oh, in here, sorry, I forgot the TF card. Okay, so you can put a micro USB card inside. Okay, so until 32 gigabytes at least. So that's it for the tablet, and I think now the best is to get started and turn it on. Let's turn it on then. As you can see, i10. So Intel inside. And here we are inside. So as you can see, this is Android 4.22. Okay. So for the different apps that you have, of course, we will get rid of the Chinese junk if you want, no problem at all. And otherwise, just the basics. So we have the Play Store, as you can see, so you can install all your applications without any trouble at all. Some different games whatsoever. And of course, you can install some widgets if you want. It's no problem. You already have some in here. Okay. So otherwise, what I want to show you right away is the settings. So let's have a look. So here we have the Wi-Fi, of course, the Bluetooth, data usage, so the sound, of course, display. So HDMI, mini HDMI, as I told you, the storage, which is 16 gigabytes. I will come back to it in the benchmark. And the battery I didn't say anything about it, but this is a 7500 mAh battery, which allows you to work around 8 to 10 hours. Okay. So otherwise, same location, access, security, languages. So what do we have for the languages? So feel free to check your own. The list is pretty long, as usual from Ramos, which makes it very interesting. Okay, so that's it. Backup, reset the Google account, of course, because you have the Play Store. Daytime accessibility developer option about the tablets, of course, you can see, no problem. Android 4.22. Okay. So let's go back, and now what I propose to you is to go to the benchmark. So for the people who don't know, the benchmark allows you to test the performances of your tablet or your device, Android device, and here we can see we get a score which is 19,643. So if you want, we can have a look at the ranking and the bar charts. So just to show you where we are around, and also between the Samsung S3 and the Sony Xperia Z or the Samsung Galaxy Note 2 for the performances. But this is only a bar chart, and the best is really to have a look at the device info, and then we already know what we're talking about. Okay. So as you can see, this is so Android 4.22, the Intel Atom Z2580 clocked at 2 GHz. So this is a dual core processor which allows you low power consumption, so which helps you to run the tablet for a longer time. If it was another processor, it would not be the same. So we have the PowerVR SGX 544MP, which is an average to good quality graphic processor, 1920 by 1200 for the resolution. Then we have a 5 megapixels in the back, of course. I will check the root access later. We have 2 gigabytes of RAM and 16 gigabytes of internal memory. So as you can see, dual core, clocked at 2 gigahertz, and Intel Atom. So the graphic processor with a DPI of 340 DPI for the density, which is above average usually. And so here we have 5 megapixels in back and 2 megapixels on the front for the cameras. Okay. So Wi-Fi, of course, and for the sensors, what we supported, actually not much, only the acceleration sensor, as you can see. Okay. So that's it for the specifications. Now what I want to show you is, as usual, the root access. So let's check it first and let's talk about it after. So here you are root. So what does it mean for you? This tablet is already rooted. So what does it mean to be rooted? Basically, you can change the ROM, you can change the Android version, you can modify everything inside of your tablet without losing the warranty, without voiding the warranty, okay? So you can do whatever you want without voiding, without losing anything. So we can go back in here. Well, now what I want to show you is some little features. So you can see here first that we have the brightness. We can set up the brightness to the maximum. And otherwise a multi-touch test. So we can check it. So as you can see, this is IPS screen, of course, but this is a 10 touch capacitive screen, okay? Now we can check actually a video in order to check the sound and the front speakers in the front here, and how it renders, when you play video on it, okay? So we put the sound to the maximum, as you can see, and let's check it. So this is a GoPro video, HD video, which is good to see, to test. So we can go a bit further. So you can see the speakers are not as powerful as other tablets, but still do the job. And the quality of the screen is very fine. You can easily watch a movie on it without any problem, for sure. You will not be disappointed by the quality, for sure. Alright, so that was just to show you. So here you have your own opinion now about the front speakers, what does it do, and how about watching a movie on it, and how about now we check, gaming. So I installed the Asphalt 8, which is the latest racing game available on the Play Store, with good graphic performances, so we will be able to check if we can play some games on it, How about the gaming experience on this tablet? So here we go. as you can see, shouldn't be so much of a trouble to play. It's pretty smooth, it's not lagging. Alright, so that was just to show you the gaming experience on these tablets. So no problem at all, as you can see, you know. So, otherwise, what we can see is like, I want to show you the camera too, maybe some people are interested by that. So, okay, so we can take, for example, that, you know, and okay, so we can take a picture. This is basic lighter. I can take a second one maybe. Okay. So now we can actually go to the gallery right away, and we can actually see the picture and check the details. Okay, so this is what you will get with a 5 megapixel camera. Okay. Otherwise, what I forgot to show you is maybe that, so the auto rotation, as you can see, it's no problem at all. Okay. Alright. So we can go back, and I think that's it, you know, for the review. So we can check here, you know, the basic menu, of course. And so to make a quick summary about this tablet, so this is Android 4.22, as we are all waiting for the dual OS. So this is a Ramos i10 featuring a 10.1 inch screen with front speaker and a metal back housing. It's an Intel Atom Z2580 dual core processor clocked at 2 GHz, which allows you a low power consumption, 1920 by 1200 for the resolution, 240 dpi for the density, 2 GB of RAM, 16 GB of ROM. We have the dual cameras, 5 megapixels on the back and 2 megapixels on the front, one sensor acceleration, 7500 milliamps per hour, for the battery, which allows you to work for 8 to 10 hours maybe. And this tablet is already rooted and weighs 635 grams. So, and thick about 8.6 millimeters. Okay. So if you have any questions or if you need any more information, feel free to contact us or to leave a comment below this video. And I hope you enjoyed, and see you later for the next one, of course. And don't forget that if you want to buy this tablet, if you really feel like you like it, you can purchase it. You can buy it on our website at www.electrofame.com. So I hope you enjoy it, and see you later for the next one.